large percentage of our students come from areas of very high social deprivation, and unfortunately when they first come here that leads to a lot of students having very low aspirations and traditionally looking at vocational type roles. They're coming into school from families that have no work in the household at all. They may well come from very low paid, very low aspirational jobs, and one of our major challenges when the students come to school is to ensure that all these children reach the highest possible levels where the disadvantage is totally removed. That's what we see as one of our primary initiatives in school, to remove that. The challenges are both pastoral challenges and they are academic challenges. Certainly from my point of view as a curriculum deputy, some of the big challenges are to do with getting the right sort of lessons, the right sort of curriculum in place for students. We're constantly developing our both our curriculum and teaching and learning in school so that we're meeting the needs of children. We are, in the last 2 or 3 years, we've spent a lot of time looking at the problems individual children are having and then adapting teaching and learning to meet the needs of those children. We are in lessons constantly 100% dealing with every individual child and looking at where they're up to. We don't teach classes of children in this school anymore. We teach individual children. We put learning packages in place. We put intervention support from both a pastoral and academic point of view in the classroom to ensure we get the best out of every child in school, and that's having quite a significant impact. We find that a lot of students who traditionally in the past would have come to us with the attitude of, I don't come from the right sort of background in order to achieve. My family hasn't achieved, my family haven't been to university, they're not qualified, my brothers and sisters didn't qualify, and they come to us with that sort of attitude or background. And we spend a lot of time in the early years with our students convincing them and the parents and the families and everybody in school that they have the chance of achieving just as much as anybody else. We have some students in school who have very low aspirations, quite a number of students who have very low aspirations, who are actually very academically able children, and they find it almost a surprise when people go along and say, you should have high aspirations, you're likely to do extremely well in the future, you've got to be on our side and we'll be on your side. And by the time we get to the end of it, a lot of these children succeed very well.